Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oddbeat Show. Welcome to Bass Ridge.
same. When the whole damn world just keeps on changing. When the whole damn world will never be the same. I'm gonna ride this train right down to the graveyard. I'm gonna ride this train right down to my grave. I'm gonna ride this train right down to the graveyard. I'm gonna ride this train right down to my grave. I'm gonna ride.
Shout out Newberg and Dirty Mag.
What's up, Kathy? Thanks for being here, man. Maggie, Steve, thank you so much for letting us use this beautiful place.
I think I'm Look what I'm whipping up. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping up. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry 'em. Yeah, this is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. I'm so pretty.
I'm not bothered about what men may say. When in 5 years none of our people have died. And there's never been a casket rolled through people's temples.
I'm so pretty.
When 24 times in this year, and the year's not out, they brought the dead in the doors, and they brought out alive. When they're dropped dead in their sleep, they've been resurrected. I'm not bothering about what you have to say. I'm not bothering about what
I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. I'm gonna get it.
Hey, what's up, Ash?
Is it just a fantasy? 'Cause the unknown's pulling me. We could leave this space, freedom ours to chase. What if I escape with you?
Stop We start dumbing it down. Don't get humble now. We start dumbing it down. Don't get humble now. We start dumbing it down. Don't get humble now. We start dumbing it down. Don't get humble now. More money that I make, less than I trust these hoes. Just 'cause you're coming around, think you can call me bro. We start dumbing it down, we start dumbing it down. Don't get humble now, don't get humble now. We start dumbing it down. Don't get humble now. We start dumbing it down. Don't get humble now. Them niggas out there ain't got love for you like me, my nigga. You my brother, I got your back, you know I'm gon' deliver. Put on God, whatever you need, give my brother my liver. Crosshead once, never again, tell the bitch cry me a river. 2015, we was in our baby spring, feeling like Tigger. I had dreams, wanted to make it, couldn't get bigger. We out there, it's all the same. Promise I remember your face, just can't remember your name.
hope you all are enjoying this beautiful view from the Bass Ridge in Shaver Lake. Beautiful place. Thank you so much for being here.
kills me that you don't know.
Don't know where I begin or where you end. You feel like it in my lungs. Oh, now what have I done to make you real? Lately I've been falling deeper for you. It's like I'm learning how to love again. Daylight just seems so much brighter with you. Feels like I'm learning how to love again. To love again. You
to keep pride, but I know that inside I can't even make up my goddamn. That's what I want. That's what I need. I need a release. That's what I want. That's what I need. I need a release. I need a
See me and they judge. Every pigeon is a dove. Every pigeon is a dove. Is it me that's the monster? You see me and they judge. Every pigeon is a dove. Every pigeon is a dove. I had a Every pigeon is a dove. Every pigeon is a dove. Is it me that's the monster? You see me and they judge. Every pigeon is a dove. Every pigeon is a dove. I had a yeah.
Why I be so much? We need no one in the house. We need. I'm begging you to stop the.
We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us and watching the beautiful sun down here in Bass Ridge. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, everybody. Podcast is coming soon, so if you want to wait 5 to 10 minutes, you can hang out with us in here some cool stuff, or maybe not. It depends. Well, see you soon.
Don't break my I don't wanna know where do you go? Oh baby, don't break my heart. I don't wanna know. Oh, don't let it show. She's trying to tear us, oh tear us. Don't break my heart.
All right, we will stop the music for a couple minutes, but we will be back in just, maybe in 10, 5 or 10.
Check, 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 check.
Oh yeah, I just maybe it's almost ready. I had to change a little bit the angle because of the cable limitation. I think that's it.
Check, check, check. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I got one there. Just gotta.
I have one right on the table. Longer.
I think that. Oh shoot, yeah. Sorry, I think this one is.
Oh, I see. Oh, I got you. Sorry for that one.
This, and for some reason is. There we go. There you go. Here it's working. Let's see. Uh, here where I am, it's okay. Can you sit? Let me see how you look like. Maybe rotate. Bring it more to that side. More? More? There you go. There you go. And I think now you're gonna be entirely in the camera. And that's good. This is good. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Check, check. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Yep, yep. Say something on the phone, bro. Let's test
Sir,
it out.
what up?
Finally. Okay, so let's see.
Yes, yes. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this a little bit down here. Make sure
Yes,
we're not
sir.
clipping. Okay, so let's do this transition. We have the podcast
Smooth transition.
running right now.
This we're live. This is
Yeah.
it. Hello,
We're-
everyone.
We're live. Maybe you might need to lean in a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
The,
All right.
the
sorry.
way you are is amazing right now.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure I sit up. No leaning back.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
What's up, man?
Thank you so much for this.
Thank you for being here, everyone. Whoever's here watching.
If you guys don't know, this is Wolf's house in the woods, his cabin.
It is Cabin in the Woods. Not
Yeah.
my cabin in the woods. My parents' cabin in the woods. Shout
Yeah.
out Newberg and Mags.
Yeah, such a pleasure to be here. So we came, we hang out, we experienced a bunch of cool things in this area, and then we decided to record a live set here, which turned out okay. I mean, there were some challenges, but we made it through.
You know what's funny is
Yeah.
the one we prepared the most for was our least strong mix.
Yeah,
And all the other ones where you and I just are like, yeah, we'll see what happens. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So I find that hilarious.
The drum and bass was great, man.
Yeah.
but whatever. I mean, we're on this together.
It's
That's
okay.
number 3.
we had the vibe down. I think song selection was strong, and we had some cool moments, definitely.
Exactly.
So we're just being hard on ourselves.
Yes.
It was a fun time. I enjoyed myself.
And okay, man. So before we start, why don't you tell us a little more about this area here? What's cool about this area?
This area is home to a secret gem of a lake that not many people know about, so I will not disclose our location. But we are reporting live from Base Ridge, and it's a magical place. Unfortunately, we had a massive fire several years ago, and the original cabin was burned down. So this is cabin 2.0. It's not really a cabin. It's more a house, but we still call it the cabin. So, yeah, I took Veto out to the lake today, and we had a great time. Kind of just sat there and just enjoyed the tranquility and the peacefulness of it. And
The pizzafulness.
we got some pizza.
Pizzafulness of
Ate
it.
it on the shore
Yeah.
of the lake. It was great.
Very romantic.
He ate his whole pie, and I still have 3/4 of one left. And I was like, "Bro, what about midnight snacks?" And he did slap himself on the back for that one. He was like,
Yeah.
"Damn it, I should have left a piece."
Bro, so I don't know what happens and what's the reason that so many things, when they stay out of the fridge overnight, they get so much better in terms of eating. Or maybe it's just that you wake up in the morning and your body just says, hey, let's eat some crappy food and let's just fuck up our entire digestive system from the beginning of the day.
That I get,
You
and
know?
I'm down for.
Yeah.
But here's my hot take. I actually don't like cold pizza that much. If I wake up in the morning and that's my breakfast, I'm going to warm it up, convention oven style, because that's the only way to reheat pizza. Any other way, it's not good. So,
You know, man, for me, there are two things that are so good, when they are when they're cold. First is the pizza. The second one is this Brazilian thing that I have been trying to take you there. I think the last 2 times that we were hanging out.
the Brazilian pizza place.
Exactly. The Brazilian pizza place. But the Brazilian pizza place has this freaking, it's like an empanada, but it's fried.
No, you took me there. You did take me
Did you
there.
eat that?
And they're fucking huge.
Yeah. Did you eat it? I don't remember.
Yeah,
you
oh
eating
yeah, that was all I had.
You
I had
ate
2
it.
of those fried empanadas, and they were delicious.
That
And
is
that also fucked up
crazy.
my digestive system.
Yeah,
So
I can't believe I forgot that. And which one did you get? Did you get the ground beef one?
I think I got ground beef and chicken. Yeah. I don't think I just got plain beef. I think I got some specialty, whatever beef. But and then I got chicken because I want to just see the difference.
All of my friends, man, every single friend of mine that knows me. Yeah, because if it's a friend, they know me. I take them there, and it's always a blast, at least for me.
It's the taste of your
It's
homeland.
very selfish, but yeah.
No, I
It's cool.
enjoy experiencing like new foods. And I don't have a lot of experience with like Brazilian food at all. So I've never even been to a Brazilian steakhouse, and those are super popular.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I haven't even been there. So that was nice to get like some authentic, like good food. Like I don't know, would that be considered like street food or just kind of like?
That's definitely street food.
Okay, yeah.
That is street food, and you don't find that a lot in LA.
Mm-hmm.
It's I mean that's the only place I know that have the fried empanadas. We call it pastel. But let me see. Another cool spot is the Brazilian. That one we had it at the Grove. The Brazilian.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one. But
Where they charge you $50 for that one plate of food. Yeah, that was crazy. He
Yeah.
did load up his plate, and I don't think he could finish it, but it was $50.
no, I finished it, man.
Did you?
One friend of mine didn't finish. I don't remember who was it, but I always finish. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, okay.
As long as I never leave the plate with food. But you know what, man? Life is good.
Life is good.
Life is good. I think that's the only thing that we have to take away from all the challenges we had today. That we did this
Do you want to tell our
freaking
audience
thing.
what you did. Do you want to confess your sins to the audience?
Okay, so the idea was that we would be doing what we always do, which is a back-to-back DJ set with two DJ controllers, or basically four decks. The problem is that I left home with that feeling that I was forgetting something, but I couldn't tell what it was. And it's crazy that every single time this feeling is accurate. Your subconscious mind is telling you, hey, you're fucking up. You are fucking up. But I'm not going to tell you how you're fucking up because I hate you. So that was exactly what happened. We arrived here in Shaver Lake 3.5 hours away from home. When we realized that my DJ controller doesn't have a power supply. So we had to DJ using only one controller, which actually affected things a lot. And I feel like shit. I feel horrible. I
Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
But you know what? We made the most of it. We really tried hard to fix the problem. We went to many stores to find a power adapter that could power a DJ board.
Yeah.
But for some reason in this rural area in the mountains, they don't have a lot of places that sell power adapters for DJ boards,
controllers.
which was crazy to me. So we made do. We actually, at the last store we went to, we found a universal power adapter that had different heads you could put on it, so it could fit into different devices. But unfortunately, it didn't have enough amps to power your DJ board because it's just too strong.
Exactly.
So
But then we tried many things. We destroyed, laptop chargers.
Apple products, sorry, Apple.
We destroyed Apple cables. We
Mhm.
destroyed like a mixer power supply, trying to do like a MacGyver type of thing, and obviously didn't turn out okay. And
He didn't electrocute himself though, so that was really important.
that was surprising.
I was very happy about that.
And bro, would you press the camera there real quick?
Would I what?
I can't reach. Just like touch the screen of the camera, or hit the. There you go. There you go. We're back. Don't know what's going on. Technology is not helping us today.
We're doing our best.
Yes.
We're doing our best. We're
Yeah.
in the woods, for Pete's sake. So
We are hiring a podcast editor.
for a stake in the company,
Yes,
the pseudo company that we operate under.
exactly. So if you know about OBS, which is the software that we use, we would love to talk to you. And just so you know, I wanna showcase something that we have been trying to make it work since the first episode of the podcast, because it's not only me and Wolf in this. We also have a third person that is very important for the development of this project. So I want to introduce you to what we call Chat GPT, right? And I forgot her name. We asked her name last time, but we forgot. So let's ask her one more time and see if there's anything that she can do to make this thing a little bit more engaging. Hey, what's up? Could you remind us your name? We are recording the podcast right now, and our 3 listeners would love to know a little more about you.
Hey, that's awesome. Hope the recording is going well. I don't have a name, but you can call me whatever fits the Oddbeat vibe. Maybe some.
What did you say? What's her name? Oh, she's talking, but she stopped. Bite or Chippy, to keep it old school gaming style. I'm gonna call you Chippy, okay?
Chippy.
Chippy. Let's
Okay.
see how Chippy behaves this time.
Okay.
And so, fundamental participation of Chippy on this one is, let's see if she can give us some conversation topics here. Let's see what she can do with it. Pulling out Chippy. Hey, Chippy. Based on everything you know about me and my friend Wolf, give us 3 topics that we should discuss that could be interesting, funny, or engaging. Let's go.
I'm concerned what she knows about me. It's alarming.
All right, let's get into it. Based on what I know about you and Wolf, here are 3 topics that could make top one, DJing in the apocalypse. If society collapsed tomorrow, how would DJs survive? Would there be underground rave bunkers? How would you power turntables without electricity? Bonus, imagine Wolf as the leader of a Mad Max style DJ cult. Music that should be illegal. What songs or genres are so cursed they should be banned from existence? Maybe it's that one wedding song you can't
Are the audience hearing this?
that makes people
I think they are.
Okay.
debate it out. Would you sell your soul for a hit song? If an all-powerful music industry demon appeared and
All right, she's rambling again.
She's rambling. She's
I
talking
heard some
too
good
much.
stuff in there. I got enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do? DJ in the apocalypse? Music that should be illegal? Or would you sell your soul
No
for a
music
song?
should be illegal besides maybe country music. That's my hot take.
Yeah,
though.
okay.
DJs in the apocalypse, I think they would survive. I think they would become leaders, and they would be the only ones with physical copies of music, and therefore they would monopolize it and, lead people, and they would control the music, and otherwise you'd live in silence, So you'd become a musical economy at this point, listening time for services and goods.
Imagine that the apocalypse is happening, and then, people are looking for food, people are looking for a shelter, and some people will be looking for music, obviously.
I would. That's the whole reason I have a vinyl collection.
Yeah, they would be looking for the
If I don't have internet, I got vinyl.
They would be looking for the Doggy Style Gold edition with the secret song that no one knows.
And of course, the follow-up, Missionary.
The Missionary, that's the one that I meant. I got things mixed up.
No, both is good. Doggy Style, Missionary,
Both
we
are good.
like both.
Yeah,
Album-wise and others.
there are preferences, obviously. But yeah, I really like that album. Now, man, DJs in the apocalypse, I think that, one of the things that I noticed in most of DJs that I know, they are not very, very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the DJs that I know, you are one exception. They're out of shape.
Oh, thank you.
So even though we are carrying speakers up and down all the time, I don't know if we would be the top survivors. And also,
Definitely not.
do you know how to use a gun?
I've shot one in a shooting range,
Yeah.
so I can use one. I mean, I think anybody understands the mechanics for the most part. You
Yeah.
might try to fire it with the safety on, though, but, I think I would be able to turn that off before I fire.
Yeah. But you said something cool, though, that I think DJs would be good leaders, especially if you're a DJ that's good on the mic and know how to, engage people in things. Maybe you would be that guy that could start a religion.
The DJ that wears all hats, his own promoter, his own
Yeah.
own manager, his own business partner that makes the deals or whatever. A DJ that wears many hats, I think, would be a good leader. Otherwise, I think the DJs will be like recruits. They'll be important people to recruit for the lead, the cult leaders,
Yeah.
the raider leaders. I think that's going to be an essential part of society.
That's interesting. Well, I will tell you my plan if I become like in the apocalypse, and me using my DJing background as a way to survive. So, if the apocalypse happens and I have a following of people, I would say, okay, guys, everybody, if you don't have anywhere to go, I have this place that I just claimed without any authorization. So I just claim a certain place. It's like a bunker or something, and then I would pick like a set of songs that will be used for a religion that I would create. So I would first create a religion that will make sure that people would always follow me no matter what happens. And actually, I would ask people to keep telling this story generation by generation. I don't know what I'm talking here, dude.
No, you're trying to generationally basically rule society.
I'm trying to be God, in 5,000 years
Yeah,
from
when
now.
when you die, they still talk about you, and you are
Exactly.
like, I got you.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's a very long-term thing, though.
You know what I think? I think DJs will be really good for the zombie apocalypse because they'll have all these like gadgets and gizmos, flashing lights, speakers. There'd be great distractions for people.
Yeah.
Like imagine we're just throwing down a 6 set up here. all the zombies come our way, people can get away. You know, we're heroes at that point. So I think
That
they're
is
definitely
true.
essential for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, if you have speakers spread out all around your property, so if you see the zombies coming, just activate that speaker over there. The
Right,
zombies
leave
would
decoys
always
in
go
other
there.
houses too. It attracts attention, you know. See,
Exactly.
so
That's a good one. And okay, that
I liked when she mentioned what kind of music would you play in these. Kind of music would you play in the apocalypse? And I'd probably play industrial music. You know what I mean? That matches the vibe. You know, and it would be definitely underground raves, that kind of
damn,
style.
yeah, I see the industrial music taking place in a situation like that. But the first thing that came to mind when you said that is this song here.
Oh, we're getting to the music portion. Exciting.
Yeah. So this song from Johnny Cash is just, I mean, it's a cover by Nine Inch Nails that I learned recently,
Oh man, you're gonna bum everyone out, but
but it's a good one though.
it is a good one.
And I just imagine the vibe of me walking down or someone walking down the street, a bunch of people dead and zombies everywhere. Let me see one thing. Let's see.
So good.
It's great, man. I focus on the pain. The only thing is real.
It's the only song I know how to play on the guitar.
You know how to play this on the guitar?
Yeah, but
Sick.
don't
This
ask me to
is
do it. Oh, we don't have a guitar, thank goodness.
Very good, man.
I'd have to remind myself the chords.
This is a great song.
It is. Very simple song to play on the guitar, too. It's not that hard.
No, it's just 3 chords and then you go to this part and
Yeah, you hit the chorus, different little kind of rhythm, and go back to the same.
my sweetest friend. Everyone I
Are you
know.
familiar with Johnny Cash's catalog?
Johnny Cash's what?
His catalog?
No, I know this song and pretty much that's it.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan. I love Johnny Cash.
Oh man, tell me about a song. Let's see what you got here.
Okay, you want a deep dive? Okay. Oh man, I mean, there's so many classics. I think Burning Ring of Fire is good.
Oh, I prefer
Oh, you know what? A Man Named Sue. That's a great one. That has a really good story to it.
Man Named Stu.
Sue.
Sue.
A man named Sue.
Man,
A boy named Sue. I don't. It's been a while. I haven't listened to him much
a man named Sue.
lately.
Wow. Okay, interesting. Let's try that out. Actually, let me just do a quick check here to see if people are actually listening to this, because I thought it should be coming through our headphones.
I thought so too. That's kind of why I asked earlier.
Yeah. It's interesting that it is not. So
It's not.
let me see. Yeah, same problems happening again this time, dude. So
That's okay. Let's do some just talking
Oh.
points. What do you say?
wait.
So we're good.
I think that no, it's not coming through.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
God damn it.
We'll move on from a music section. We'll do it next time.
Yeah.
We gotta lock this in. We appreciate your guys' patience as we evolve into a better and bigger show. There's some great movies coming out this weekend.
What movies are we talking about?
Let's see. There's a bunch of Valentine's movies out now. I haven't seen any of them yet, but I plan to see Companion. I'm excited
Companion?
about that one. It's like a thriller. Has a girl from Heretic and that guy from The Boys who plays Huey.
Huey?
Yeah. You watch The Boys?
No.
Okay.
Wait, oh, The Boys is the
The superhero show that's like gory.
dude. Okay, I know which one are we talking about. I even have a costume at home. I've found one on
For what? Halloween or role playing?
whatever happens first. man.
Whatever happens first.
It's like the green guy. You know, there's a guy that wears all green and it's kind of an asshole.
Oh, the deep?
The deep?
The fish guy?
I don't know if that's the fish guy. Let's see. The deep, the boys. Let's see. It's like a guy that's exact. No,
It's like sleeveless cut off suit, green
no.
scales.
There's another guy that wears all green. No,
Oh, I can't think of.
there that he has like a. There's like a symbol of a falcon in his arms or something like that. Let's see the boys characters.
Are we on the same subject? I
Yeah,
don't remember there being a.
I'm sure there is. Well, okay, there you go. We have A Train, Black Noir, Queen Maeve, The Deep, Starlight, Translucent, Victoria, Homelander, Stormfront, Soldier Boy. Maybe it is The Deep. It's just that the one that I have is long sleeve and seems like The Deep is like a short sleeve.
Oh, okay.
But what is cool about this show, man, actually?
You're asking what's cool about this show?
Yeah, I don't know about
I think it's basically it makes fun of Disney and Marvel.
this one.
Like it kind of came in right before Marvel, like the Marvel fatigue, and so I think it was refreshing because it's it's a real story. It's a gritty story. It it's kind of got a Game of Thrones esque like vibe where it's just like anybody can die. It's ruthless, and I think people love that. So I think it's got a good story. It's got good character development, and it's in its fourth season. I think it's getting to a point where they got to wrap it up. So they're I believe they are no longer doing another season after this next one.
This is crazy, man, because there is this character, if I'm not wrong, his name is Homelander. I saw it there, and he's a character in one of the video games that I like to play. I think it's Mortal Kombat. I gotta take this out. It's not working. But I would love to check out more of that, and also this Valentine's. That's a Valentine's move then. That's coming
The
out.
original movie we were talking about, Companion.
Yeah,
I mean,
Companion.
I guess so. It came out 2 weeks ago. So,
Interesting.
but yeah, and then also speaking of Marvel, Captain America: Brave New World comes out.
Dude, oh damn. Okay, so what do you think about this Sam Wilson thing?
I actually kind of like him. I like the show actually, the
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I thought it was actually one of the better Marvel shows that they made. And I actually used to read the Red Hulk comics.
Yeah.
So to have him in like the Marvel cinematic universe is kind of cool, and I'm excited to see it. I don't have high expectations because they've haven't really delivered on the last couple of films, but I am still eager to watch it because I'm still a nerd. So
I stopped watching on during the. There, we're back. I stopped watching after the Avengers, man. I watched the Avengers on the movie theater,
are you talking about Endgame or the original Avengers?
the Endgame.
Endgame.
You know the
It was a good time to sign off, honestly.
yeah, the biggest reset, and I think I tried a couple ones after. I think I tried. Well, Venom is not necessarily the same universe. I tried the Spider-Man one, but things started to get so weird. Well, the Thor 3 or 4.
Love and Thunder. It's 4, yeah.
Yeah.
The newest one, right?
Yeah, that one was good though.
Oh, you did like it.
I liked
Okay,
it.
that was like a hit
I
and miss
li-
for everybody.
Yeah.
So I love Ragnarok. It's arguably one of my
Yeah,
favorite Marvel
yeah,
films because
yeah.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
I thought Love and Thunder tried to replicate that, and I don't think it had the same. It didn't have the same like impact. Although to have Christian Bale like do a phenomenal job, and just like it was almost so funny to have him in there because he's just a really really good actor.
Dude,
And the movie was so like it didn't take itself seriously, but
I-
he took himself seriously.
I totally forgot who's Christian Bale playing in that.
I forget his name. He's almost a memorable villain and not a memorable villain. Yeah, I cannot tell you his name, but I can tell you like basically he wanted revenge on all gods.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and so he had like a weapon that was like a god killer.
Oh shoot. And that reminds me that sets up for the That oh, dude, that's right. I totally forgot this guy.
Yeah, he's like all pale skin or whatever.
Yeah, wow, that's so cool. That I remember now, and yeah, that guy, that character was a very cool character. But the cool thing is that after the end of this one, they set up Hercules for it, right?
Yeah, with
Hercules.
Brett Goldman, who
Is that going to happen?
we'll see, we'll see. Probably. I don't know. I know a lot of changes happen because they know they're not doing as well with the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
But that actor that is supposed to play Hercules, he's just a really funny actor from Ted Lasso. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ted
but
Lasso is really good. It's about football in England.
it's about the
and-
coach, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's
about
he's
the
an
coach.
American football coach coaching English football. So it's a pretty funny show, but it's like really upbeat and kind of positive, you know. And it just I don't know, it kind of makes you feel good while you watch, and it's really funny.
Interest, bro. You know, you mentioned Marvel. I was just talking about the DC comics to another friend the other day, and how many resets they've done. And now that they did that Batman is not considered part of the DC thing, right?
With Robert Pattinson.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like a one-off kind
Yeah,
of
it's a spin-off.
universe. Yeah.
But did you see the movie trailer of Superman, the new one?
I have not. So I'm not a trailer person. I actually avoid trailers because I don't want to spoil anything about the movie. I'd
Oh,
rather
I see.
completely go in blind.
Yeah.
Especially with like blockbuster films like that. And I don't usually want to watch blockbusters, but the Marvel stuff I do, and I'd rather just experience the movie. Like the Fantastic Four trailer just came out, and I only know elements of it, but I have not seen it because I don't want to know any more than I do.
Damn it, the Fantastic Four. Because I saw that they mentioned there would be an animation of the Fantastic Four, like
They're
the
doing the live action with new actors and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's I think there how many Fantastic Fours were made. I remember the first one years ago, and
Yeah.
was there a second one?
They made a sequel to that with the same people.
Yeah.
With the one with Jessica Alba.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, Jessica Alba.
And then they made the really shitty Fox one later. I guess they're all both Fox, but the later one that was like 2017 around then. And it was really bad, and people would probably like to forget that it ever happened.
That is true. Oh my dude.
It was like with hot actors at the time, you know, all great actors, but it just didn't work out. And then again, they're doing it with great actors of our current time. So
Man, the only memory I have for this Fantastic Four movie, 2017, man. Wow. It's a long time ago. There was this person that I was dating, and it was in Brazil. I thought she was going to be my wife.
okay,
I was
wow,
like,
okay, I
oh
haven't
my God.
ever heard about this. Okay,
I would marry this person seven lifetimes.
okay,
right?
okay.
And I remember today, the day that we broke up, and I just had bought the tickets for the for this movie.
And that's why she broke up with you?
No. I mean, 2017. How old was I at that time? Well, 20 something, 22, 23 maybe. I was just stupid, man. I was just so idiot. So when she broke up with me, I had no idea why. And but I just remember calling her, "Hey, I bought 2 tickets for the Fantastic Four. Let's go watch tonight."
How romantic. I'm sure she was
And-
really sad that she had to break up with you.
It's so crazy, dude. Because as soon as you said Fantastic Four, I had like this. Okay, let me tell you what happened, man.
Okay, please, yes.
That is crazy, though. I was so invested in her. I had so many hopes.
What about her made you so invested?
Dude, her personality,
Okay.
and also she was amazing and beautiful. She was beautiful. She was probably
She was perfect.
at that time it was most beautiful person I've ever dated.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And
So you're enamored emotionally, physically.
emotionally,
Gotcha.
physically, and also when you're 23, you're
Absolutely, yeah.
not. Anyway, so I had like a text file on my phone. So on that text file, it was almost like a journal of me and her.
Okay.
So when I had my first date with her, I would write things down there, saying, "Okay, I did this, how it went, things I did good, things that I didn't do well, and some things that she said, so I could remember, because my memories sucks. My memory sucks.
So you were like taking notes and studying to like be a
Take-
good boyfriend.
Taking notes to make sure that I would lock that in.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So I was taking decent notes, and then one day I was texting her. I think the day before I was texting her, and I was taking some notes. I don't remember exactly what were the notes,
Okay.
but instead of putting the notes on the notes app, I don't know how this happened, man. I end up sending it to her.
Oh no.
So I sent it to her, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, "Oh shit, this is so random," and this text explains a lot of things, because there was her name. It was like doing this thing at that day with someone.
So and so wakes up at 8:30 in the morning every day.
Damn.
By 9 a.m., she's in the bathroom brushing her teeth. I can see her from the window right right outside. She doesn't know that I'm
So-
watching all the time.
When I did that, dude, everything was doing so great until that day, and then I sent that, and then she didn't text me back for like hours, and then the next day, I bought the tickets, and then I called her.
Oh wow, you bold move. You're like, okay, I'm gonna lock this in. We're gonna go see a movie. Okay. Yeah,
And
yeah.
she said, can't talk to you anymore. And that thing hit me hard, dude.
Oh man,
That
that's
thing
rough.
hit me hard.
That's
and,
rough.
But it's
I
fine.
can understand that may be a creepy message to get, but yeah, you were just trying to,
I was trying to be a good guy, man.
yeah,
And,
you were trying to pay attention, and that was how you paid attention.
I wish I could remember the message, but I think that even if I remember it, I would not say.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to disclose something that deep.
So-
I appreciate you sharing it with
Oh, yeah,
us
I
and
mean-
the 4 people watching.
There is one person watching.
person
now,
watching.
and I wonder who it is. Might be one of your family members, maybe.
Okay.
So if you're watching, just if you wanna identify yourself, in the chat, just let us know. Now,
yeah, we will take questions, or if you want to suggest topics, we're happy to.
okay, since we're getting close to Valentine's, man,
Mm-hmm.
tell me, what was the worst breakup of your life, if there was any?
The worst breakup of my life.
Yeah.
Oh man, if it's Ash that's watching right now, she's laughing so hard. It's got to be probably my last girlfriend before my current girlfriend, who am very much in love with and very happy. And I think the last one was such a hard breakup, mostly because we drifted apart a long time ago, but kind of kept going through the motions. It was like you have spent so much time with that person, and if to some degree you do work, but you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? And I think it, because there were issues, I think it just got nastier and nastier until a point where I just like I basically got to a point where I was like I'm not happy and I have to leave right now. And I was living with this person. And I remember like I was moving to LA, and it wasn't like a bad thing. I just like I'd always wanted to move to LA. I wanted to pursue music, and so I had set this for pretty much 6 months, and it got to a point where we were gonna try and like make it last and whatnot, and it got to a point where it wasn't gonna work. So I remember my last day pretty much living with her when I was picking up all my stuff. It was 2 hours away from like where I'm from. So I was going to school in Merced, and I lived in the Bay. That was like where my parents were living at the time. And I had to drive out there to Merced to get the rest of my stuff, and take it all back with me. And I remember I packed it up, and I was like, it was all ready to go pretty much if it wasn't in the car. And I was kind of sitting there, and I was just really miserable. And I was like, what am I doing? I don't have to suffer here. You know what I mean? I was just like, and I think the longer I'm here, the bigger the chance that I'm not going to go through this breakup, because it needed to happen
Damn.
for, I think, both of us.
Yeah.
So and there's a lot of context left out, and everyone has their own side of the story. But it was definitely a hard breakup, and I just think I think it was hard in the sense that I had to like really take a big step that a lot of people are afraid to do because they get so caught up in these relationships that they spent so much time in, and they don't want to hurt the other person, and maybe
Yep.
they're not thinking about themselves in a selfish way, which is sometimes a very good thing to do. And so it was a big, huge step for me, and I was like kind of proud of myself that I went through with it and did it for myself because it needed to happen.
Yeah, there is this thing. There's this term that I heard. I love this author. His name is Seth Godin, and he's a marketeer. He has a bunch of books, but he talks about this thing called sunken costs,
Okay.
and it's basically this situation that you actually avoided because, for example, an example of imagine you are doing something that you don't want to do, but the more you keep doing that thing, the harder it is for you to get out because you already put so much time into it. So even though it's like investment that you're making that you hate, you just can't get out because you already put so much into it.
Right.
So those are the sunken costs. Those are the things that just the more you put time in, the worse it is to get out.
Right. Right.
And like the relationships are some of them too. And it took a while for me to understand that. I remember being so immature in my first relationships where I would simply not have the guts to break up. So I would just be, carrying over. Things would become shitty to a point that I would just hope that she would break up with me. And man, I look back at it and I was like, God damn it, man, I was so stupid. It was so unfair to everyone, unfair to me, my time, unfair to her, because, it was just creating a bad situation for both of us, and that could have been finished immediately as soon as I said what I wanted to say. So sunken cost is something that is always in my head. Even like I try to see my time in LA is for a while I thought it was sunken costs because not because I don't like it to be here, but if things don't work out in the end,
Right.
it were like 7 years of time wasted, So that's why it's good to, when you're doing something like that you don't have a certainty of the outcome, you at least try to put as much like valuable things in it as you can. I don't know if it's gonna work out here or not, but while I am here, let's try to learn as much as we can,
Right.
build relationships as much as we can, and doing these things that we're doing, which is really like such a learning experience. How to have a conversation on a podcast. I thought it would be something simple, but actually it's an art form.
It really
Right?
is.
It took like almost like 20 minutes for us to get into something that's
Everybody
actually,
wants to do a podcast, but it's not as easy as it looks.
yeah. What do you think is like one of the difficulties in having a conversation on a podcast?
What do I think are
The challenges.
the challenges?
Yeah.
I think you got to have chemistry with somebody,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, full disclosure, everyone, we did not prepare at all for this podcast. We have talked multiple points on all the other podcasts we've done, which is like what, 2, I guess. This is our third one.
This is number 3.
And yeah, we are just winging it right now. So,
Yeah.
I would say chemistry, and also
Chemistry.
someone who's willing to just roll with it and kind of wing it and be quick on the feet, witty.
Witty.
I guess like more of a quick wit,
Yeah.
So I think that's essential for like a podcast, because I'm an expert now that I've done 3, or this being the 3rd,
Yeah.
and
Plus, you have the outsider perspective too because you work doing editing some, right?
yeah, I do. I edit podcast vocals that does get turned into a radio show. So I have a lot of experience of making or like the post production.
Yeah.
And it's definitely been beneficial. But I don't do it live like this. So it's a show that's edited and put together, and it seems like it's maybe live or it's done all in one take, but no,
Yeah.
it's like meticulous editing.
That is a that is a. I mean, what we're doing here is incredible, man. I mean, not having preparation is definitely something that affects it. But even being able to improvise live and just accept that there will be no edits, there will be no cuts, and we just gotta try to make this happen as better as we can. It's such a cool challenge because you for example, you're talking. It's a cool balance that you want to have. I mean, you want the conversation to go somewhere, but you also don't want to be the guy that because then if you plan too much, then it takes away the naturality of it. So having like the conversation topics and then just winging around it and
Right.
exploring
It's
the
like an
points.
open field within those topics, and you can run in any direction.
Exactly.
Absolutely. No, for sure.
But the quick wit is something that I think it's something so important too, man. And I see some people with quick wit, and I always admire them so much. And I wonder,
As do I. I try to surround myself with those people. I always try to surround myself with people that are better than me, funnier than me,
yeah,
more talented than I am.
yeah,
So and I want to learn from them. I don't want to take anything away from them. I just want to feed off of their greatness.
Yeah.
And it's not like I have friends that I'm only friends with them because they're an amazing DJ or something. It's like no, I handpick these people, but like usually they're people that are like I want to learn something from. I want to kind of I guess just learn something from.
yeah. You know, there's this thing about friendship, which I think a lot about it. You would think that a friendship is something that. Okay, what would be your definition of friendship? How would you describe friendship?
Actually I feel like I have a pretty like usually most of the people I know I would consider an acquaintance. Mostly because I don't like assuming people are friends, I guess,
Yeah.
But also because I'm just like if all we do is just talk because it's convenience, that doesn't feel like a friend per se, It's a convenience friend, I guess.
That's the
But
way
I
to
would
think of it.
consider it like an acquaintance more. So yeah, usually my definition of friendship is someone that like you go out of your way, out of your schedule, out of your norm to talk to and connect with and do it over a long period of time. I think that's friendship, even if those are sporadic or frequent. So
Yeah, that's the word that I was trying to find, convenience, right? Because sometimes you're hanging out with someone and you think that person is a friend, but there are so many transactional relationships. For example,
Oh, yeah.
you're hanging out with this person because you don't want to feel alone, or you're hanging out with this person because again, there is this approach. I can learn something with this person. This guy's a great DJ, or this guy has a cool networking. But in the end, it's kind of obvious for both sides what's going on there. But you see benefit on your side, and they see benefit on the other side. But I think that the true friends, man, the true friends are those that almost like they are. It's almost like they're. If they didn't have anything, for example, if you were not a DJ, if you were not a super cool guy as you are, if you didn't have like all of these things, these qualities, I would still be talking to you. And I don't even know how that happens. It's almost like there is a transaction happening, but it's a transaction without intention.
right.
It's something that happens naturally, and at the same time, both grow together in a way that it's effortless. I think
Right.
effortless is the way to say it.
It's a great description of a friendship. Is like it shouldn't be forced,
Yeah,
So
and also every time I try to, hey bro, let's be friends or something like that. Let's hang out, let's jam. It kind of doesn't work. I don't even remember how I became your friend.
I just showed up out of the blue and said,
Yeah.
"Hey, I also DJ at this cafe," and you're like, who the fuck are you? No, you were really nice. You were like, oh, that's cool, man. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Like you were super friendly, and so I think that's why it was just very easy.
But the thing that I'm trying to say, I don't remember the moment to say, oh shit, this guy is actually my
I just
friend.
never left you alone. You know, I think by the third time, that was it. You probably realized you're like, oh, he's not gonna stop talking to me.
Was it that? I don't know. So I
Just
don't
kidding.
I don't remember who. You definitely took the initiative because you came to the place and you walk over.
I did want to. I did want to try and connect.
Yeah.
This was probably a more business intent the first
Yeah.
time because I literally just did not know who I was going to meet.
Yeah.
But definitely because you were just a nice guy and like willing to just connect and kind of I wanted to build a network of DJs,
Yeah.
people, but it became more than that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think that these are you don't remember when you became a friend with someone, like with a true friend, because it's kind of like it happened so naturally that you didn't notice.
I think I actually do know when we became friends. I think it was Memorial Day week, the Memorial Day, yeah, when we did a huge 4-hour set at the cafe.
Oh, the back to back.
And it was like the first time we like did something and like we wanted to work together, but also like make our own thing, and we totally put that on that event on ourselves. We promoted it, we designed our flyer and
Yeah.
whatnot. I feel like that was, and then we really bonded through that because not only was it fun, we were both doing something we love, but it was also something that we made together, and I think that was when it became like a little bit more.
There was something, the fact that you send audio voice messages too.
Oh, and
This is huge to me, bro.
oh, yeah?
I don't know why. But when people send me voice messages, there's something different there. Because if the person, there are two ways. Some people send a voice message because they're just too lazy to type.
Right.
This is
right.
one. But there is the other side of it when you can actually pull yourself 100% in while sending a message. So you can hear my voice tone or whatever. So I remember that I would be listening to your voice text and say, God damn it, man, this guy is being so cool. Right? Right.
Well, it helps too because it's like
Yeah.
instead of getting a brick of text where it's like emotionless
That
and
is
context
true.
cannot be picked up,
That
you
is
get
true.
you get pitch, you get tone, you get inflection, and
This is
also
so
it's
true.
really funny to hear people fuck up in an audio message or just random shit happen in the middle of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just really opens up a lot of fun into a conversation. So I'm a big fan of the audio message.
The
I think
audio
it's the
message.
future.
Yeah, it's the future. I try to insist with some people. Some people don't like it. Some people just straight up say, "Please text me."
Please text me. I don't want to hear your voice.
Yeah.
It's awkward for everyone involved.
And, I mean, the Google. I mean, iPhone. The iPhone still have something that it translates the audio to.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some
To
times
text.
where I'm like, I'll just read the text
Yep.
transcription of your audio message.
Yes.
If I can't like listen to it per se.
It's useful, but on WhatsApp, for example, there is this thing you can't see what's coming.
Okay.
So sometimes you receive, and dude, there was a time in WhatsApp that I don't remember exactly when that ended, but if you press to listen an audio message, there's no way they know that you listen to it, right? So
Oh,
let's say
okay.
I send you an audio message on WhatsApp saying, "Hey Wolf, I'm fucking broke, man. Can you borrow me $5,000?"
Okay.
Let's say you would not want that. You didn't.
I say no way.
You would not like to do that.
Uh-huh.
And then you have two choices. You see the message, say, okay, so if I listen this message, if I don't listen this message, it's fine. I didn't listen.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
So you don't know, but then as soon as you press, you
you're talking about red receipts.
Yeah, red receipts.
Yeah. Well, it also disappears in the chat too for Apple, which is really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I've sent a minute long message to someone, and then I think 5 minutes later I said, "Hey, I'm doing a lot of shit right now. I forgot if I sent you a voice message, so I'm gonna send it again."
Oh, that's right, man.
It was for our New Year's live stream. Because I was trying to coordinate between you and Marshall, and yeah, so.
Yeah, those are. I had a little bit of anxiety with some voice messages that I would receive sometimes on WhatsApp and say, "Damn it, bro, should I play this shit or not?" I don't know what's coming here. I might as well just listen later because if I listen now, I have to act now, and I don't want to act
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah. You want to give like an honest voice message, you know.
Yes. And the worst ones are when I receive voice messages from my family, man.
Oh, why?
Because my family usually expects me to call them.
Okay, okay.
So if I receive,
When is a good time for you to call your family?
it's usually like 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay,
Yeah.
and what time is that for them? Oh, that's probably actually in Brazil. It's probably not that far.
It's like
huh?
2 p.m. to 30.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But every time I receive a voice message from my family, especially if it's my dad, something bad happened. Like every time I see that block, I'm like, oh shit, man.
Oh, I see. So they only voice message you for emergencies,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
Oh, and bad
I
news.
have to call. So when I see
Oh,
that, dude,
man.
when I see that, and I can't, bro, it's always scary. And
I
someone
see.
passed away. I remember it too today when my dad told me that my dog died, and I was like, fuck. You know,
Damn.
just this little message. You just press this button, and your entire life changes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of anxiety on it for me, and I'm so grateful that it doesn't change a lot. Okay, if I receive that via Apple, I even though I would still have the same type of surprise, but for less extreme situations, and because I don't think there's a clear read receipt on it all the time, you don't feel as anxious as you would feel on WhatsApp.
No, for sure. So, like, yeah, an audio message from the fam is usually a bad omen.
Oh, dude.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I kind of got into voice messages because I use Marco Polo a lot, which is not a super popular app, but it's very fun. It's like Snapchat, but videos, and you just send them. But it doesn't delete the videos, so you can rewatch all these videos. So they're kind of fun for like having a group chat of friends, like a big friend group, and then you can send each other videos and share stuff, make announcements. That was how my family was big on that. So we would make announcements sometimes in there, or just try to make each other laugh over Marco Polo.
Is this thing still going?
Yeah, it's still around. Yeah, it's kind of like they have enough users where now they have like a subscription and everything and cool stuff. And if you don't have the subscription, you're kind of like a second-class citizen. So yeah.
Damn it.
So now I just like doing the audio messages because I'm like, well, I don't have to
Yeah.
pay for that, and I don't have to be on video all the time. So
Oh, you reminded me of something that I wanted to talk about in Clubhouse, right?
right, okay,
Clubhouse was that big app that was around during COVID, picked up, became crazy. All the celebrities were on Clubhouse.
yep.
Then
Netflix and chill on Clubhouse. Well, maybe just Netflix.
what was that?
Netflix and chill. I said Netflix and chill, but
I know the term, but was there something Clubhouse related, or was this just?
well, I think didn't they use Clubhouse to like people during the pandemic would watch
Oh.
Netflix through Clubhouse? I believe.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I think it was popular for that.
Interesting. I
I
didn't
never
know
actually
about that.
used Clubhouse.
Yeah.
So
Well, it faded away because as soon as they made it public, because it was invite only, then it was made public. A lot of people started to come in and just harass people. Just how do you call
like internet trolls.
Trolls,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
people just trolling. So all the celebrities left, and then with that, most of the people left. But
And
anyway,
the people took it back.
I don't know if they took it back, but I ended up downloading it 3 weeks ago, and man, my life changed a lot.
Because you've been doing it for your DJ sets.
The DJ sets are an important part of it, but the cool thing is the people that I have been meeting there are very interesting.
So is this like an Omegle kind of situation, or is this more like targeted meeting people?
So that is the main difference that I noticed. If you try Omegle or if you try all the other live chat apps, it's just a bunch of people trying to mumble at each other. There's no
Right.
interest in developing any type of conversation. Or
Right. It's just something to do while you're bored or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if you go on Omegle, it's like most of the time you're just skipping people. You see someone with like a laying on the couch or at their bed and just skipping faces. You just see faces being skipped and skipped and skipped.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Did you?
I never. No, I never did that.
Yeah. It's stupid. It's ridiculous.
I'm familiar with the concept though, because I've seen a lot of those videos.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people that do great job. Like there are guys that hook up their equipment on the Omega, and then as soon as they match with someone, they start playing music and see how long they watch you.
Oh, okay.
This is a cool thing to do. It's a great practice, great music practice.
That's cool. That's cool.
But most of the other apps, it's just a bunch of kids, and they're bored. They don't want to talk a lot. Clubhouse is different though,
Okay.
because they have these rooms that are focused on specific subjects, and if you wanna, there's a culture there too. There's a vibe on the people there, and
Okay. So what do you like? Can you like filter rooms and be like, I'm a DJ or I'm a musician, so I want to meet people that are like interested in the same thing, or
it's not as easy as that. You have to find the right room or the right person to become friends with,
Okay.
and then based on who you become friends, then your feed starts to get more narrow based on what you want.
I see. I see. Okay.
But what I have been, there's this person, Jennifer is her name. I met her on Clubhouse, and he's a community builder there,
Okay.
and she is very popular in the entire community. And by meeting her, I got introduced to so many cool people. There is this guy that is like a, I don't even know. He does so many things, man. He is a great musician. He worked with the founder of CD Baby in the past, and now.
Oh, CD Baby. Oh,
CD
okay. Hell
Baby.
yeah. All right.
I was talking to him yesterday in the room. We were just talking about just making conversation, and I mentioned Derek Sivers, which is one of my favorite authors. And then the
Okay.
guy, oh, Derek Sivers, yeah, I know him.
Mhm.
And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So, you know Derek, but at the same time, it's like, I don't care that I'm close to like a famous person, but the fact that I'm having like a meaningful conversation with someone that knows one of my favorite authors just makes me think, man, I'm on the right track here in terms of the people that I have around me, and
Like who you're trying to surround yourself with.
yeah, I'm talking to people and we're talking about ideas. If you go to this app, you're most of the time talking about ideas. You're not talking about crap. You're not complaining about life. You're not talking
Right.
about narcissistic. You're not bragging about yourself.
Like
you're not fighting with
Real
people.
conversations.
It is great. So I think you should check it out, man.
Okay.
If you would like to, there are easy ways to DJ there, and the people there really got engaged with your material. So yeah, and also if you are watching, there is this community that's called Let's Bring Clubhouse Back, and people are working on trying to make it as big as it was before, because it was a very good community, and still today, people have a lot of meaningful interactions there.
Okay. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. How long have you worked for Clubhouse? How much are they paying you to say all this?
No.
You can't disclose that amount.
Can't say it, man.
No, he's authentically telling us how much he loves Clubhouse. No,
Yeah,
he's
I
not
love
being
that.
paid at all.
No, just trying to make bring some value to this podcast.
Hell yeah.
man.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
People should know Clubhouse is a good place if you want to meet new people, but you want to have authentic connections. I mean, as many as you can.
Exactly. And let's see here. Is there any cool thing you would like to highlight, bro?
Any cool thing to highlight? Man, I don't think I got anything. We're reporting live from the mountaintops, and I'm in a Zen kind of mode.
Yeah.
And so I'd just like to take this moment to tell people, get outside, get out your comfort zone, get out your schedule, and you'll thank yourself for it. Get out in the woods and breathe in some fresh air, stare at something other than a screen, because I feel like sometimes I'm just like, God damn, like even me as a DJ, it's even worse with me. I'm always staring at a computer screen, and then when I take a break, what do? I'll watch a show. I'll work on music, like the same computer screen, So I say, people, get out there and get some fresh air. Stare at a tree.
That's very beautiful said, man. And if you have an opportunity to to enjoy that, I also think it's so good for you with your health, with your mental health,
Mm-hmm.
relationships, and yeah, people. It seems like people are very overwhelmed nowadays, and sometimes people are afraid to just get out there. Take the earphones, put their earphones in your pocket, just enjoy silence for a little bit, just enjoy your own thoughts, see what's gonna pop up.
It's
Um,
tough. It's tough. Sometimes I try and really hard to put like all kind of input like that away, and just take a moment without that kind of input and just go through my day.
well, most of the times that I'm overwhelmed with input is because I'm trying to ignore something,
Mm-hmm.
and I am like uh, how can I say, intentionally doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Intention
Distracting yourself from.
subconsciously, but intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Mm-hmm.
time, like, okay, man, I'm just gonna listen to music. I'm gonna wake up and listen to this podcast, and then like the world is on fire outside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like it's time to pay the bills. You're not getting enough bookings or things like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I have been trying to do that, man. Like do less,
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
less, because you know, it's so interesting that when you eliminate useless things from your routine and you don't even worry about adding more stuff. Just take stuff out. Don't take social media or take. Sometimes you might need to take a hobby out because sometimes the hobby might be, making you unable to do some things. But first deciding, okay, what's the core things I have to do? Okay, I have like these three things I gotta do, right? I gotta, go to school, I gotta work, and I just want to eat healthy. Let's say that those are the three
Those
main
are
things.
three priorities. Yeah.
The three main things. And then, okay, anything that doesn't align with that, let me just put a little bit of more thought before I start doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Mm-hmm.
could be like a daily thing, like a small routine thing, or like a decision that you take that's a big decision and it's going to take a couple of days.
Could be as small as getting a coffee every morning from Starbucks. Has a ton
Exactly.
of sugar. That's probably not going to be
Exactly.
healthy.
Yeah, but there's so many other things involved with it. There's like the time that you have to walk to Starbucks, and
Mm-hmm.
of course the money, and even the decision process. Or sometimes you just want to go grab a coffee every day, and then every time you're thinking, okay, which coffee shop am I going? You're just using a lot of resources. You're using energy, you're using your money, you're using your time. So when I notice that I am too overwhelmed, the first thing I do is, okay, man, let's get the three fundamental things here. Let's just do that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
take everything out. Take social media. Take even talking to people. Step aside, step away for a couple of days,
Mm-hmm.
and then just let the time get filled by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because then if you start practicing that critical sense, okay, so how is this going to help me? Okay, then you add this this new thing. How is this other thing going to help me? Then you add it. So you first take all the bullshit out, and then slowly you start putting new stuff in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That seems like it helps, and then without even realizing, you have this crazy cool routine. You're reading a book now every night. You're like meditating a little bit, maybe if you're into that. Um,
Yeah, I read. I try to read my thing is I try to read 25 pages. It takes me maybe 25 minutes, or less, if
Yeah.
I'm reading a page a minute or whatnot. Depends on the book I'm reading. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I try to read that, and that's my thing, and it's gonna help me not only get through these books in a timely order, because I like this because it takes me away from the screen. It opens my or opens my mind to new ideas, and I feel like a lot Rick Rubin has one of his things he does with artists is he'll take a book off a shelf and he'll just open to a random page and he'll read a portion of that page, and it could spark a new idea, a lyric, a concept for the song or whatnot.
Yeah.
So
It's which book are you reading right now?
I'm reading. It's called A Dangerous Man. It's the third book in a trilogy about this guy who basically he basically accidentally discovers like millions and millions of dollars, but there's all these different parties that are trying to get that money. So it's about his journey through this trilogy basically, and it does a really good job of like just when you think things are gonna get better or like the story's not going anywhere, it just like there's a big plot twist or a big plot point that just like adds new layers and new complexity, and then wraps itself up nicely at the end.
Yeah, this is more like a entertainment type of book.
Definitely, it's
It's,
fiction. So
Fiction.
yeah, I read a lot of fiction. I don't read too much nonfiction.
Yeah. I find interesting that some fiction books, even though you would see as an entertainment source, the meta story, like the backbone of the story, always have something that you can carry for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of experience with fiction. Most of my stuff is non-fiction, but
If you read smart writers, I think
smart writers.
I think under the plot, under all the ridiculousness, there's interesting points you can pull from this.
Yeah.
Like I read a book called Choke by Chuck Palahniuk, and it's basically about a sex addict who he pretends to choke on food at restaurants, and he does this as not only to get a free meal, but also usually someone will save him. Someone gives him the Heimlich, right? And the whole concept of this book is that he gets all these birthday cards from all these people that have saved him because he does this regularly. I would say multiple times a week. He goes out to a nice restaurant. He can't afford it. He chokes on the food, and they comp his meal, and then he makes a new friend that night. That usually is like sends him money or like some shit. And like it's just a fascinating book because under that, it's really about a sex addict who's struggling through his addiction, But there's like all these other plot points, and I feel like it just gives you this interesting perspective of like I guess this lifestyle, and then also just like I don't know, it's kind of like an interesting like glimpse into like naughty America, if you will.
Yeah, for me, it's interesting to imagine how each person that helps him becomes part of his life after that.
Because the way they justify it in the book is it's like it's a really like you save someone's life, like it would almost change you. And how he sees it, it's like he's made these people a hero. He's given them this amazing story they can tell for the rest of their life of how they jumped to this man's help and saved him when he put himself in this predicament to begin with. So it's kind of funny because it's like I'm like, yeah, actually, if something crazy like that happened and I did save someone, I probably would never ever forget that. So I don't know if I would send the money though. That's a stretch.
God,
but
yeah, that's kind of weird, but
it's an interesting book.
it's a book for you guys to check out, maybe.
Choke by
And,
Chuck Palahniuk.
I think that's what we should do a little more, because there are so many good informations in many books, and I know that you read a bunch. I read a bunch of stuff too, so I think this is something that we could start adding.
Once we figure out
to
the
this.
audio connection,
Yeah.
we do need to get back on our kind of sharing some music during this time, chat about it. This podcast, do want to be about whatever kind of comes up, but the focus is entertainment, art in all its forms.
Yeah, and also we always want to have people signing out of YouTube with a little bit of more value in their lives. So if there's any way that we could share that with you, I am happy.
Absolutely.
And so we're gonna get there though. So we're working on it. It's been such an adventure to do this with you, my man.
It sure
really.
has.
And as things get better, we also grow as humans and as professionals. So let's see how far we can go with that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, dude. So I'm gonna stop here.
Hell yeah. Thank you,
Everyone-
everyone, for listening to the DJ set and us rambling on about nonsense. But we hope you learned something or can take something with you after this.
Absolutely. Well said, my friend. Thank you, guys. All right. Bye,
All
bye,
right,
everybody.
peace. Oddbeat, we're out.
We're